up. Kavod Shabbos, Lekavod admitting the waiting room. Lekavod Shavuos in 39 days. Lekavod Yom Yerushalayim in 32. Lekavod Chanukah in 234. And Lekavod Shabbos in 3 days. There's a lot to look forward to. Nothing better than having a soldier on, and nothing better than having the informal soldiers on. Let's fire it up, Chavra. Tefillah b'shem Kol Yisrael. Hashem, our God, God of our fathers, have compassion on us and all your people of Israel. Plant faith in our hearts and bring us to believe in you, your true tzaddikim with perfect faith. Tefillah b'shem Kol Yisrael. For Pesach, Reuven ben Yosef Asar, Bracha Bas Yehudi, Smirim Dubu Eschani Uchebed, Yonah Bas Bas Shir Bas Bas Sainer Reuven ben Money, and every Neshama in Klal Yisrael. Let our faith be pure and firm, clear, flawless, and unshakable. Loving God, help us reach a level where our faith will be so strong that it'll be as if we can actually see your godly power with our own very eyes. Let us understand that you control every detail of the creation. Let us see how your glory fills the entire world. Bring us a true and sincere attachment to you at all times. Let our understanding of you be sound and properly founded. Be'ezrat Hashem. Halacha l'maisa. Halacha l'maisa. Kira, let's fire it up. It's the 12th day of Omer. Amazing. You should not dress in extravagant clothing because such a practice brings a person to haughtiness. Nor should you wear tattered or soiled clothing and appear repulsive in the eyes of people. Rather, you should dress in moderate, clean clothing. A person should even sell the beams of his house in order to buy shoes for his feet. Wow. L'maisa. Kira, let's tear down the beams. Chavra, we're continuing with our Jerusalem journey. Yesterday we spoke about beginnings, and really every single second is a beginning. Every single chabura is a beginning. And we're going to continue to begin, or try to begin, B'ezrat Hashem. Everybody knows that there's a little land. And in that little land, there is a little city. And within that little city, there is a little street. And within that little street, there is a little wall. When we stand by the holy wall, when we stand by the western wall, Chavra, you can hear the footsteps of our father, Avram Avinu. You could hear the trumpets of the great day to come, Mashiach. And not only that, you could hear your past and you could see your future. And you could hear your future. You could hear the singing of the Levim, of the Levites, or you can hear us crying, going into exile. However, this is the deepest of the deep. We can hear the 6 million crying out of the gas chambers, and you could hear the Yidelech's tears in Siberia. You could hear everything. When we're at the wall, we're mamish connected. Ross, give us the strumming. There's no other way. Clearly. But how can we see clearly? If our eyes are filled with tears. When we stand by the holy wall, our tears are flowing. We see the 6 million tears by the holy wall. You see the tears of Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. You see the tears, you feel the tears of David HaMelech. And you could see the tears of your children. You could see the tears of the whole world. You could hear the people singing the songs of yesterday, the songs of tomorrow, and the songs of the great day to come. When we stand by the Kotel, we want to burst out in Shira. Similar to Kriyas HaYamsuf, Ein O Mevada. And if we look at the word song, right, we sing the songs of yesterday, the songs of tomorrow, the songs of the great day to come. We are singing the songs of ourselves. We're finding the niggin within our souls. We're able to say, I was good all along. We have an open heart. We have a broken heart. B'Shem Kol Yisrael, part of Am Yisrael, we're together. We're in it together. And everybody knows that the holiest time of the day is between day and night. When it's not night, it's not yet the morning. And night doesn't want to leave the holy wall. And the day doesn't want to drive out the night. They make peace between each other by that holy wall, and they say, let's be together day and night. This is the holiest time by the wall, when it's not morning and when it's not night. There's peace, there's connection, there's a chibur. Rav Shlomo was once standing by the holy wall in between the day and the night, and he was saying Kaddish for his father. And when he was at the wall, he felt like he needed to say Kaddish for every single person. Really, he felt like he needed to say Kaddish for his soul. And sometimes he says, you feel like saying Kaddish for tomorrow. And when we hear the words of Yiskadal, Yiskadal Shmei Rabbah, may God's name become great and sanctified, we remember that there's only one God. Remember that God is the past, present, and future. And then at that given moment, we know that day and night are together. The living and the dead and the whole world are together. Everyone and everything is connected, past, present, and future. Right, so on that very day, our songs, right? Rav Shlomo's song at the Kotel was a song of tears. In the great day to come, we'll be marching through the streets, Bezrat Hashem, and the whole world will join with tears. This will be clear to the world. Everything will come together. We will all come together. It'll be a new morning, a new beginning. Now, just one little note, because we're discussing tears. If we look at the first three psukim in Bereshis, let's read them out loud. Bereshis bara Elokim es hashamayim ve'es haaretz. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. The verse continues, V'ha'aretz haisa sohu v'bohu. And the land was in chaos. And it continues, V'ruach haisa v'ruach Elokim v'rachefes al pnei hamayim. And the Spirit of God was upon the waters. Now the Midrash asks, what were these waters? What were these waters? And these waters were the tears for the destruction of the Beis HaMikdash. And we have to know, Chavra, that Mayim is plural. We can't find a singular word for Mayim, for water. So what does that mean? When we tear up, when we cry, there's always two tears. God is crying with us. Bezrat Hashem, Chavra. Let's open up our hearts. Next time we are davening, wherever we are, let's connect ourselves to the holy wall of Yerushalayim, the whole city of Yerushalayim, to all of Am Yisrael. Right? We all know Ashi revealed to us a long time ago, and we're trying to live with it every single day. From the Koritzer, or Pinchas of Koritz, where Pinchas of Koritz says so beautifully, a tefillah is not a tefillah if it's not b'shem Kol Yisrael. Chavra, questions, comments, please feel free. Tomorrow came at the best time. Gewalt. Everyone's indescribable. Sorry that was lengthy. That was too long. But Kobe was fired up in the chat. That's all we needed. And half of the picture, the background is cut off. Gewalt. All we need is the candles. All we need are the candles. 234 days, camera. 234 days, but who's counting? Gewalt, I searched it up right before. Camera. Fire it up. Questions, comments before we conclude? We heard the strumming the whole time, don't worry. All right, Chaver, we should all be healthy, happy, and successful. Fire it up. B'shem Kol Yisrael. And Yom HaShoah tomorrow. Let's connect ourselves. Let's feel the tears of the 6 million. We should be b'simcha. We should be healthy. We should be successful. And we should just know, Ein O Mevado. We should always know that there's 2 tears. Have a great night, Chaver.